I usually don't talk about politics at all, or anything that people say. But saying how it's the 7th anniversary of Five Nights at Freddy's, and seeing what I just saw on Twitter, that tweet someone just posted, I have to say something about this. You see, I just don't get it. I don't get how you people can just be so rude and negative to someone just for their political belief. I remember when I Stand By Scott was trending on Twitter, and I found multiple LGBTQ plus people tweeting that and saying good things about Scott Cawthon. And now all I see is horrible, horrible things. Gore warning for what I'm about to tell you. But I saw a tweet that said basically, fuck you Scott, and I hope you die from being hanged by your own intestines. And that's fucked up. That is fucked up. Severely, severely, severely fucked up. And I just... Stuff like this brings me back to the video Markiplier made on respect a few years back. And I live by that. I live by what he says and what he said in that video. I base my political views based off of how I see Markiplier. He can go either way. When the raid on the Capitol happened, Crank Gameplays, he tweeted something that you knew what side he was on. Markiplier, when he addressed it, it seemed like he was in the middle. Not left, not right, not Republican, not Democrat. In the middle. So you know what? It's like, let's make this correct. See, middle of the screen. Yeah. Middle of the screen. Not middle of the house, of course, but middle of the screen. It just seems like nobody listens these days. Nobody cares about feelings. Nobody cares about what you say or what you do. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Unless it's against what they believe. Suddenly you're a bad guy. Suddenly everything you've said and done is horrible and your entire family needs to die. And that is not a way to live. That's a horrible way to live. Death threats are not okay. That's just plain and simple. That's not okay. At all. At all. I want to get one thing straight, of course. I'm just gonna put this out there on the internet now. 4 years ago, back when I was like in middle school, I'll probably get canceled for this. I supported Trump, but that's because that's all I knew. That's all I knew. I grew up in the country. Pure Republicans everywhere. After the recent election, and after everything that's going on in the past year, in 2020, and everything, just everything, I'm middle, independent. I don't support either side anymore. And you can't convince me to vote one side or the other, because it's my opinion. You need to let people have their own opinion. Let people believe what they want to believe, even if it's wrong. Even if what you believe is completely against what they believe, or what they believe may ruin your life. You don't need to destroy their life to make you feel better. You don't need to send death threats and threaten people's family just to help you feel better, because what they believe is totally against what you believe. Scott Cawthon never said once that he was against the LGBTQ plus community. And I remember there was a charity stream to LGBTQ plus that I think it was DACO that he did, a charity stream for LGBTQ plus. And Scott Cawthon donated to that stream. I remember that. I could be wrong. I could just be saying that. But I'm pretty sure he did. And I don't see how someone that could put money into that and then turn around and support Trump I don't see how anyone can say that he is anti-LGBTQ plus. I don't. People can believe one way and still believe another way. Scott Cawthon never once said he was anti-LGBTQ plus, or racist, or any of that. And I genuinely believe that he is not. I genuinely believe that. This man dedicated his entire life to that series. And then within weeks, it's just gone in an instant. He has to leave it because he fears for his family and fears for his own life. And I can't imagine what that's like for someone. I can't. It must have been horrifying to have to live in fear for your own family, for your own pregnant wife, for your own life, even your own life. Selfish as that may seem, I know why he had to back down, but it's sad. It's sad to have seen this happen. And now that Thank You Scott is trending on Twitter, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed. And no, this isn't a Trump hat. This is a Wendy's hat. Thank you very much. Respect seems to be a less and less thing every single day. And I'm tired of it. I hate it. I hate seeing this happen to people. I hate seeing death threats being sent to people. And you guys may not know this. I plan on making a career out of YouTube and Twitch. And I'm just going to go ahead and put this out here. Send me death threats. Dox me. You don't scare me. if I ever say something controversial that you don't believe and you want to send me death threats and this and that, you don't scare me. You don't scare me. And that's because I've adopted a belief of, if you don't care, then they cannot get to you. If you show that you don't care, then they cannot get to you. I was bullied my entire life. My dad verbally abused me for months at whenever he worked at this old job. Words do not hurt me. Words cannot hurt me. You can dox me, send death threats. It won't change anything I believe. And it's not going to change anything anyone else believes. Attacking someone is not a correct way to change what they believe and change how they are. Sending death threats, telling people to kill themselves, that's not okay. That is not okay. I thought we were over this. I thought everyone had gained a brain. You know? I thought everyone was nicer, more more respectful of people. And nobody is anymore. Nobody is. Everyone hates everyone. So, when I finally start working on my career and stuff, you'll be wasting your time. I'm just going to go ahead and put that out there. And one last thing. Thank you, Scott Cawthon, for everything you've done. For the Five Nights at Freddy's series, everything. Except for, of course, the Trump thing. I loved Five Nights at Freddy's. When I first found out about it, and I started playing the games and everything, buying the books and everything, I loved it. I loved the series. You can like a series and not hate and not like the creator. That's still possible. But nobody cares. They see this and immediately think of this, and they're triggered by it. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say about this. Every day you lose faith in humanity more and more.